So the Arcane Tote bag, as it is called, comes in a variety of colours, and it's actually got quite a lot going on. Now, unlike a lot of the rest of the Osprey range, this is not designed for, hardcore backpacking up the side of a mountain, but this is for a bag for out and about town. And of all my various suitcases and bags that I've collected, been given or reviewed over the years, this turns out to be one of the ones that I've used the most for going about town with my computer and stuff. But there's a lot going on, there's a lot of different features, so let me talk you through what's what. First of all, let's talk about how you can carry it, and there's two ways. Number one is with this handle like this, the traditional tote way. I'll just neaten that up, put that in there for you, okay? So you can carry your bag around like this, or you can carry it as a backpack. And if this all looks a bit fussy to you, then these straps do fold away to leave you with a clean tote look. So I'll just show you that. They've got metal clasps at the bottom, like so. And the metal is an interesting part. So whilst I unclip this, they come out on each side, and I don't know if it's me or the bag, but they take me a little while to do. It is made, the rest of the bag is made from recycled material, which is amazing. And they've moved from plastic to these metal tabs, again, in a bid to be more sustainable. So there, it doesn't take too long. I think it's a curse of filming. Whenever you want to do anything quickly on film, it takes a bit longer. And then there's a little side pack here that you can poke the straps away, and then you've got a cleaner outline if you just want to grab and go. From the backpack point of view, like I said, this isn't something that's going to be really ergonomically designed so that you can slip around on the ice and grab boulders and do all the rest of it. It's kind of basic backpack for short journeys around the city. But having said that, you can't easily see on the camera, but if you watch my fingers, look, ooh, it's ridged and quite thick foam. So that means two things. One, it protects your spine from the pressure of what's in the bag. And the ridged foam lets a little bit more airflow around, okay? So it's just a lot more comfortable to wear as a backpack than a lot of other things. So those are the two main ways of carrying. Now here's what's going on in the storage. It's got this really high zip open, zip close section here that when you're not using it, rolls down and fits into this nice minimalist thing like this. Okay, so then you carry your bag around like this. And what is the point of that, you may ask? Well, I think it's often really good, particularly for clothing. So if you're traveling somewhere back and forth where you're going to have to take layers off, cardigans or coats and whatever, or gym kits sometimes, it's really handy to then be able to stuff it in there. And look, the handle still comes over the top. So even when you have your clothes in, you can still carry it around. There's this big front area with virtually no structure that you can put things in, no zips. So that's for anything you don't really care if it falls out, and quick access stuff. And then there's a relatively hidden zip section under here, which is great because again, it makes it that much harder for anyone who's following you to, get in and steal your things. Inside, it's 2020, so here's a mask along with my headphones. There's just one big deep, can you see here how that's my hand at the end up to halfway up my arm? Big deep pocket with no dividers, so you can put all kinds of things in there. In the main part of the bag, this is a slight snag, I find, because I would quite like the zips to go down the side a little bit if ever you're watching Osprey, because it does get a little bit dark. Ooh, a little bit harder to show you the inside of the bag. And in practical terms, that means it can sometimes be quite hard to find what you're looking for if you're not somewhere really bright. So particularly on a plane when the lights are down, you're going to struggle to find things in here. But for around town, a normal day, it's absolutely fine. In this section, you have a laptop compartment. So the laptop will go straight against this flat part on your back. And then on the front of that laptop compartment, you have, and again, it's really hard to show, you have slots for 3 or 4 pens, and another zip section here. So if you've got anything you really don't want to lose or for anybody to take, then that's the part to have it in here. Perhaps some medication, mobile phone, keys, things like that. And then a big, loose, general compartment like this. So I actually find it much more useful than I ever thought I would. And I think that's because of this taller section at the top here that can roll down. It's just about, and I think maybe if you didn't have it in the green, if you went perhaps for a black colour, it's just about smart enough that you could get away with taking it to most kind of business meetings. And I think you can also get it in a really raucous, brilliant bright yellow, which would be great if you work in media or design or somewhere where you're just going to be able to have fun with it. So I love what they've done with this bag. I look forward to seeing the next few iterations, but it's a really useful bag that I get loads of wear out of already. And like everything with Osprey, it's just really well made. The seams stay together, the handle is well designed, it's ergonomic, everything is good and it's gonna last. So that's that review. Do check out the others. We've got lots of bags, but we do more than just gear reviews. We travel around the world as well, bring you stories back there. My name is Abby. I'm from inside the Travel Lab, where we have an experimental take on travel and lifestyle. I hope I'll see you there. Take care then. Bye.